Hello, welcome to iRacing in the Formula 1600 at Lime Rock Park. And not getting the best launch of my life. So I don't have a clutch assigned, maybe I should, I don't know. But I didn't lose any positions, so that's nice. And now heading into turn 1, catching back a little bit, someone goes off the track. So I passed that person. And now nicely in the mix with the other 4 guys in front. I'm being a bit nervous on the steering, because I don't want to lose control of the car, because that punishes you in this game. But as for handling, the game's pretty nice. I feel a lot of the asphalt through my steering wheel. So in terms of handling, I can really not complain about it. You see, I kind of slide nicely through these corners. And that's what's kind of fun about cars like this and a nice sim. You can't really do that in F1. Actually, you can slide in F1, but it feels a lot less realistic. I went to turn 1 again, a lap 2. And the driver in front loses his car. Decides to take off again, and there's my first incident. Which completely is not my fault. But however, you'll get away with an incident count of 1. So it's not that big of an issue. But you get incident counts whenever you spin, go off the track. And that makes me a bit nervous to do races in this game. Because it's quite strict. And I don't really feel relaxed driving. And maybe it's the point to just get you sharp. But for me it's somewhat of a downside of the game. On the other hand though, every race feels like an event. And therewith it feels important. So it's not like you just can go wild in ranked races. A bit more than in F1. Because this game obviously is very much more serious about racing. So lap 3, the car in front makes a mistake, locking up. And then rejoins the track right in front of me. So that's somewhat unlucky. Not able yet to pass him. It's not very responsible to put it on the inside there. So I'm just gonna wait until the right moment. Now on the main straight, car behind actually taking a look as well on my outside. Then the same guy locks up again. And I have the inside line to stay in front of the yellow car. So that's pretty nice. This is a fun little track. Then on lap 5 ahead, someone had locked up. Rejoins the track again right in front of me. I'm not sure why I take that curb. Now ending up behind this person. And I stay behind him for a long time. Yellow car behind me is still behind me. And the car in front takes the grass. Apparently. Not sure what he's doing. He almost yanks me. I even get a race control message, even though we didn't hit. But anyway, now in position 2. Yellow car is still behind me, and he got a great exit out of the chicane there. It's really difficult to pass on this track, unless someone makes a huge mistake. And he knows that, so he backed out. Because he might have thought it was very dangerous to pass there. And on to the final lap. And then the yellow car is so much faster, but just cannot find a way. Or maybe he just wants to do it cleanly. Which is understandable with these rules in iRacing. So in that sense, the whole safety rating thing in iRacing is pretty useful. Now approaching the finish line, car behind on the right side, but still finishing P2. Decent result from my first race. Now on to the next race in the Mazda MX-5 at the Virginia International Raceway. And again, getting a terrible launch. I really should find out how to start in this game, but anyway. Again, not losing too many positions, just 1. And on the outside for the first turn, pretty comfortable position. Can avoid a collision there. And now nicely into lap 1. I've actually driven this circuit in Automobilista, which helps somewhat. and initially can keep up with the car in front very well. And this is really another one of those classic American circuits, and a lot of difference in altitude, which really makes for some fun driving, in my opinion. And what interests me about this game is the amount of front end grip you have. So that already appeared when I was watching other people play iRacing, and the handling of iRacing is very much about the turn-in, I find. Now very closely chasing down the purple Mazda. Very difficult, of course, to pass him right here. These turns are just really tricky. I'm sliding a lot on the exit. The white car behind him has a much greater exit than me. Almost like he has more engine power, but my exit was just really terrible. There he goes passing me, getting me into position 6 for lap 2. Now a little further up into lap 2, and I'm very careful about not making contact, and a little bit too careful maybe, because 2 cars just get me very easily. But however, they're a bit faster than me anyway. And the third lap going into turn 1, 2 guys get off the track. So that's 2 positions for me. And a little bit further, someone spins, taking an innovative line. So what also appeared to me is that I don't feel the curbs in my steering wheel. So I do hear them through my headphones, but I don't feel it through the force feedback. So that I could hear, but not feel. But I also like to feel the curb actually in my steering wheel. But that also could be the car. And also looks kind of American is that the curves just end randomly. I don't think you'll see that anywhere in Europe or at any of the Grade 1 circuits for Formula 1. That's kind of funny. But anyway, taking the checker, wasn't able to catch up back into P3. But still, again had a decent race. And thank you for watching.